Shalom, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Kakadash. In the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Ba'Hashem, the name of Mashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the last rock, the last whole tongue. And I say Barak Thumb to the elders, Ba'Akim Ma'akwaf, and I say Shalom. Back out here again for the fourth time in the Spirit Podcast, especially of Yahweh Yahushua. And for one of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for giving us the opportunity chance to come out here and do so once again. And I Barak Thumb to the elders, Ba'Akim Ma'akwaf, and I say Shalom. Now, if we get into the second Hedges, 15 verse 1. This is the book of second Hedges, chapter 15 and verse 1, and it reads, it says, Behold, speak thou of the ears of my people the words of prophecies, which I put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh. Right, so these are the words of the Heavenly Father put in our mouth, the words of prophecies. And we're speaking unto the children of Israel the words of prophecies. This is second Hedges, 15 verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right, so the words of Heavenly Father is written in paper, for they are faithful and true. This is second Hedges, chapter 15 verse 3. It says, Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of the intrepidity that speak against thee. Right, for the non-believers and scoffers. So we're not fazed by that in these times. Second Hedges, chapter 15 verse 4. It says, For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right, for the non-believers out there in these modern day times. This is second Hedges 15 verse 5. Behold, saith Yahweh. It says, I will bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction. You know, that's what the Heavenly Father's bringing upon the whole earth. It's only going to increase. Second Hedges 15 verse 6. For wickedness have exceedingly below the whole earth, and the perfect works are fulfilled. Right, so even as wickedness have exceedingly below the whole earth, and the perfect works are fulfilled, even still to this day. At an increasing large amount of rate in these modern day times, even as wickedness. Second Hedges 15 verse 7. It says, Therefore saith Yahweh, verse 8, I will hold my tongue no more. It says, Now I will hold my tongue no more, as they touch their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither I will suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cry out to me, and the souls of the just complain continuously. Right, the Israelites. Right, the souls of the just complain continuously, which is the Israelites. Second Hedges 15 verse 9. It says, Therefore saith Yahweh, and I will surely avenge them, receive unto me all the innocent blood among them. Verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter, and I will not suffer them now in the land of Egypt. Right, this is modern day spiritual Egypt. Second Hedges 15 verse 11. It says, But I will bring them out with a mighty hand, and they stretched out arms into my Egypt with plagues, and I will destroy all the lands thereof. Right, Malachi the 4th chapter. As the Heavenly Father coming back with fire. This second Hedges 15 verse 12. It said, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon them. Verse 13. They that took the ground shall mourn, but the sea shall fail, but the black skin held with the filthy constellation. Verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Right, so woe means destruction, and great distress is real too. This is verse 15. It says, For their sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. We know the modern day sword is the weapon. We're going to be seeing it in these times, and it's only going to increase. This is verse 16. But there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or their princes, and the course of their actions stand in their power. Verse 17. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able to. Right, so there's going to be a time where a man should desire to go into a city and should not be able to, of these, very serious times that we're about to enter into. This martial law, state of emergency, time of Jacob trouble, famine, the word, our temptation, great tribulations, perilous times, time of Jacob trouble, is great insurrection. So these are prime examples of a man should desire to go into a city, should not be able to. And these are the times we're about to enter into. Second Hedges 15 verse 18. But because of that pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. Like Proverbs 16 verse 18. This is second Hedges 15 verse 19. It says, A man should have no pity upon his neighbor, but should destroy their houses with the sword. The modern day sword is a weapon. And spoil their goods, all their basic items that they have in their house, because of the lack of greater great tribulation. Like Matthew 24 verse 21. Amos 8 verse 11, verse 12 to verse 13. Since I mentioned that, I'm bringing out that Amos, there's going to be a famine of the word as well too, for lack of bread, for lack of water. But the hearing of the words of Heavenly Father out. This is Amos 8 verse 12. It said, Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will bring a famine in a land, not a famine of bread, but a thirst for water, but the hearing of the words of the heavenly Father in Yahweh. Amos 8, verse 12. They shall wander from sea to sea, from the north, even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the words of the heavenly Father Yahweh shall not find them. Right, so many shall run to and fro, try to seek the words of the heavenly Father Yahweh shall not find them. This is going to be a famine of word, for lack of bread, for lack of water. These are the times we're about to enter into, and it's going to come into full effect. Amos 8, verse 13. In that day that shall be fair. It says, in that day shall the fair virtues and young men faint for thirst. Amos, yeah, read it, leave it at that, Salakia. And it's Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, right, for the Israelites. It says, there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. Even to the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, and everyone shall be found written in the book. Right, the Israelites, the messengers, the servants and prophets of heaven, Father, out of our lives, our Lord. Look, this is Daniel 12, verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake the sons of everlasting life, tongues to shame and everlasting contempt. This is Daniel 12, verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. And this is the prophet Daniel 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, knowledge shall be increased. Right, so many shall run to and fro. Right, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased in these times. And Michael the archangel is going to have to stand up for the children of thy people, just like he did in ancient times. He's going to see this in modern times for the children of Israel. Now, if I get into that Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, and I'm going to just go to verse 7. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. It says, at last for that day is great, so none is like it. It is even the time of extra trouble, but he should be saved after, which is the servants and prophets of heaven Father. As we're about to enter into the time of extra trouble, these are the times we're about to enter into. So Otto on Rockside, they will be saved during the time of extra trouble. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. It says, in a time to love, in a time of HATE, in a time of war, in a time of peace. Right, so we're definitely living in a time of HATE. That's why lawlessness and iniquity is ramping up at an all-time high. Heavy judgments and iniquities is ramping up. Time of war. We're definitely living in a time of war. These increasing wars, rumors of wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. And this is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9. It reads, the thing that has been is that which shall be, and that which is done, and that which shall be done. There is no new thing under the sun. Right, so there's no new thing under the sun. So these are the modern days of Noah. These are the modern days of Tower of Babel. This is modern day Egypt. This is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. So there's no new thing under the sun. Hey, before I was about to start, before I was about to start camp, hey, you had some Sodomite. I heard his voice. That shows you that, hey, we're living in modern days of Sodom and Gomorrah. And it just got even worse. This is way worse now, so more than ever. That shows you that this is the modern days of Sodom and Gomorrah. This is modern day Babylon, modern day Tower of Babel, modern day Egypt, modern days of Noah, modern days of Lot. So there's no new thing in the sun. Just like the prophets of old, they prophesying these great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 10. It said, is there anything? Yeah, it says, is there anything wherefore it may be said, this is new, and had been already of old time, which was before us? Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 10. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come, and those that shall come after time. Now I'm going to bring up that Jeremiah 28 verse 8. Yep, make sure everything good. Wadi Hashim al-Shaf. Salakia. Yeah, that. Salakia about that. Make sure everything good. This is Jeremiah 28 verse 8. Yeah, that phone I got is kind of gloomy. Because my other phone's battery had died on it, so I had used my other phone, my third phone, my jacked up phone. Because I got three different type of phones, the old ones that I got, but the original phone that I used, I had recently bought. The battery had died out, so I had left the charger at home, so that's why I'm using my third phone. So that's why it's kind of gloomy. So Salakia for that. This is the prophet Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before thee of old, prophesy both against many countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. Right, so we are out here prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. So these war, evil, and pestilence is only going to continue to increase in these times. And this is Jeremiah 28, verse 9. The prophet which prophesied the peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that Yahweh has surely sent. Uh, and this is, let's see, and this is the book of Habakkuk 2 and verse 1. It says, and I will stand upon my watch and set upon the tower, what I shall watch to see, what I shall answer unto me, what I shall answer when I reprove. Habakkuk 2 and verse 2. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make a plate upon the table, that he may run and read it for me. Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. For the vision shall for the appointed time, but that end shall speak, not lie, tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and not tarry. Right, so the vision is yet for the appointed time, but that the end shall speak, not lie, tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and not tarry. So these prophecies and biblical signs is not going to tarry. It's going to surely come and will not tarry. That's why the end is speaking. These words of prophecies. Increasing biblical signs come, prophecies come to pass and be fulfilled. Increasing biblical signs. So, hey, the end is speaking. Thou tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. So it's not tarry anymore. And it will surely come and will not tarry. And the water of Allah shall shine. Now let's get into that. Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. And this is the prophet Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 1. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, it says, verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against God and God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, while we are prophesying against the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal in these modern day times. This is Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 3. Thus saith Yahweh thy power. It says, behold, I am against thee, O God, chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. And I will bring thee forth in all thy army, course and bosom. All of them clothed with all sorts of armor in a great company of bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Right, so the Heavenly Father is continually, increasingly more and more in these times, putting that warlike mindset into these Russians to be that warlike mindset. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 5. It says, Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, with all of them will surely come. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 6. It says, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Tokmor, of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 7. Be thou prepared for thyself from all thy companies that are assembled unto thee. Be thou a guard unto them. Right, so Russia is definitely going to be a guard to these nations of Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, and Turkey. And this is Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 20. Therefore, thou son of man, prophesy against God, and say, thus saith Yahweh, thy power, behold, I am against thee. The chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, verse 2. And I will turn thee back and leave but the sixth part of thee, and I will cause it to come up from the north parts, and I will bring thee upon the mountain of Israel. Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 2, and it reads the Holy Scriptures. It says, and I will smite thy bow at thy left hand, and I will cause thy arrows to fall at thy right hand. And this is Isaiah 13, verse 17. Yep, Isaiah 13, verse 17. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which they should not regard silver. And as for gold, they should not delight in it. Right, Russia versus the United States. The Western countries versus Russia. Russia-Ukraine situation. EU versus NATO. Russia versus NATO. This is Isaiah 17, verse 1. The burden of the masses, behold, the masses is taken away from being a city, and it shall be as a ruined heap. Right, so the masses of Syria is taken away from being a city, and it shall be as a ruined heap, and that's what we're seeing. Cross-border conflicts between the Israeli Defense Force using airstrikes over there in the Syrian armies, going against the pro-Iranian groups, going against the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. So cross-border conflicts is escalating and heating up. That's why we're seeing Damascus of Syria is taken away from being a city, that shall be as a ruined heap, and that's what we're seeing in progress. As we see in the West, over there in West Asia, the nuclear escalations and tensions are increasing. And this is Joel. Yeah, this is the prophet Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near, and let them come up. Right, and that's what we're seeing over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat and Howard Chicago. Nuclear wars and escalations are heating up at an all-time high over there in that area. That's why we're seeing increasing military exercise drills from among all the nations. And we're seeing military spending among all the nations at an all-time high. And we're seeing nuclear escalations and tensions ramping up at an all-time high. Nuclear escalations are heating up between the different nations and different kingdoms, different parts around the world, especially over there in Western Asia as well too. So it's only going to continue to increase. That's why the Heavenly Father's putting that warlike mindset of these armies of nations. You know, that's a beautiful thing. He's waking up the mighty men out of these armies of nations and preparing them for war now, so more than ever. This is the prophet Joel, chapter 10, verse 10. It says, beat your plowshares and the swords and the pointy hooks into spears, and let the weak say I'm strong. Right? These armies of nations, let the weak say I'm strong. Joel, chapter 10, verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all you heathen. This is the other nations of the armies. Gather yourselves together round about thither to cause like mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh. This is the prophet Joel, chapter 10, verse 12. Let the heathen be awakened and come up into the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there I will sit and judge all the heathen round about. Joel chapter 10, verse 13. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe, come and get ye down, for the press is full, and the fast overflow, for that wickedness is great. Joel chapter 10, verse 14. It says, multitudes and multitudes in the valley of the city, for the day of Yahweh is near the valley of the city. Why, so the day of the heavenly Father Yahweh is getting closer and closer near to the valley of the city, the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shabbat. The second will pass, the third will come quickly. Joel chapter 10, verse 15. The sun and the moon and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Verse 16. And Yahweh shall utterly roar out. It says that Yahweh shall roar out of Zion. And it says, utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the heavens and the earth shall shake, but Yahweh will be the hope of his people and the strengthening of the children of Israel. Joel chapter 10, verse 17. So shall you know that I am Yahweh your power, dwelling in Zion, and my holy mountains. Jim shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no strangers pass over any mountains. Joel 10, verse 18. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down a new wine stock, and the hills shall flow with milk, and all the rivers of Judah shall flow with fountains, and come forth the house of Yahweh shall water the valley of Shittim. This is the prophet Joel 10, verse 19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. For the violence against the children of Judah rise still to this day, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Right, Numbers 35, verse 33 as well, too, explains that. Or Obadiah and the 35th chapter. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 20. But Judah shall dwell forever in Jerusalem for generations and generations. This is Joel 3, verse 21. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed. For Yahweh dwelleth in Zion to Zion. Yep, it's on 17. All good. Wadi Abba Shemel Sheh. And this is the prophet Isaiah. Yeah, this is the prophet Isaiah 11, verse 10. It says, and that he that should be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for the ensign ship of Gentiles see, his rest shall be glorious. This is the prophet Isaiah 11, verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people like the Israelites. And there it says, it shall be left from Assyria like from Egypt, and from Paphos, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and Haman from the islands of the sea. Isaiah 11, verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Isaiah 11, verse 13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversary of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Isaiah 11, verse 14. But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines towards the west, and they shall spoil them of the east together. They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. The prophet Isaiah 11, verse 15. And Yahweh shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea with his mighty wind. He shall shake his hand on the river, and he shall smite and eat in 7 streams to make man go dry shore. And this is the prophet Isaiah 11, verse 16. And there shall be a highway for the remnant of his people, right, the Israelites, and which shall be left from Assyria, and like as it was in the day that he came up out of the land of Egypt. Make sure I see how much percentage I got on my phone. Oh yeah, 4%. So I'm gonna close it out from there. So I was back out here once again for the 4th time through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahshua, even though it's 17 to 18 minutes. So my phone is on 4%. But this old jacked up phone. So I had 3 different phones on me. So the other ones had died out on me. So it's all good though. Hey, as long as the word is being brought out through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahshua. So back out here once again for the 4th time. Hey, the Wadi Yahweh Yahshua, as always, as we continue lifting up the names of Yahweh Yahshua and Barak Thumb to the elders of Akim Akwa. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem HaKadosh. in the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His Son begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashon Gospel tongue. And I say Barak Thumb to the elders, Ba'akim Aqua. Until next time, I will say Kwam Yasharala and Abal Ball. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, rise Israel.